down towards the southern side.
Red's here, needs to check too, he knows Cannon's not here.
Yeah, wants to be able to get that stun beautifully turned onto Kellen, who then flashes to get himself out of the way, and Ghost does weave in that auto attack. Dom now takes a Mystic Shot, there's a stun out from the Graviton, but
He's actually taking that prio to go bot.
Yeah, just throws out the ulti.
No flash.
The stun. It's all too easy here. Last little auto attack. Slow him down. He's immune, but we'll have to see what happens here towards the bottom side. As Doctorm trying to stay out of the way. There's the flash forward. Just moves him back with that heroic charge, and Doctorm is dead. Arcane Shift, actually, from Ghost will secure it. Rihanna's flash is very, very valuable. There's the ulti from Bertle, but the Ignite's ticking down. Flashes out of the way. I think he will survive for the moment. Does manage to clear out the minions as there's the body slam. Bertle playing it real nicely, and he will be able to get the counter kill.
Fly through that, making it great.
Yeah, there's the Cataclysm. Doing a lot of work there. It's just barely a hula hoop. And BDD just floats
Not over yet.
Yeah, there's a heroic charge. Somehow manages to find a very small bit of wall.
The Peter flash.
Yeah, he's going to be able to grab himself that snare, and Dredge just says, someone's so far behind. Okay, Doctorm trying to get that Q working. Does have the Calibrum now. Ghost has to flash, get himself out of the way. Oh, the flash forward from Canyon. And that will say goodnight to it. Doctorm now on the board, but Canna is here. Needlework going to be eaten by the Jarvan. And Bertle has found himself in the middle of a very dangerous situation. But it looks like Showmaker is still looking for it. I've seen this position many, many times.
Circles on the ground, man. They're looking for opportunities.
Yep, Showmaker picks his ball back up. It out again is okay. Steadfast Presence is beautiful from Dread. Just says no to Bertle, but it's still a three-man shockwave. But it doesn't seem to matter. Canna does go down. They've traded top laner for top laner. As Doctorm is still very scary. Peter and Ghost still alive. Goes off to the side, see what he can do. Shockwave no longer there. Position with a few extra buttons to play with.
Flank from Dread coming through here. Showmaker's backing, he's going to try to port back in, but BDD is ahead of him.
Yeah, BDD with his teleport. Showmaker a little bit more subdued as far as the teleport positioning, and Nongshim going all in this Drake does make a lot of sense. They want to get that soul before they start off this fight. Stun not going anywhere from BDD. It's Canyon saves the soul, but Nongshim now still have to get themselves to relative safety. Teleport to come through as Bertle just make sure that Damwon make it out alive. Yeah, that's a lot of work. Now, of course, building towards a bit of armor penetration, make sure these missing shots are hurting as much as possible, as that's a fantastic ultimate to come through, and there's the combo. Still, it took a long time to kill the Syndra. She does eventually fall down, as now you can see Canna trying to get himself out of there. Showmaker at about half health, as Doctorm full health on the Aphelios. Not optimal guns necessarily. You can see Dread actually flashes after Bertle, wanting to get in there. Despite the fact that BDD went down,
they have control.
Nongshim still want to fight this.
They have control over this choke point because of it, though. And this is absolutely worth, I think, if you're Nongshim, to look for that flash. Now you have control of this choke with an Ezreal. You have so much poke damage here.
Got 20 seconds to buy. And then BDD can teleport his way back in. Has Unleashed Power available, as well as Doctorm thinks he might have an angle. Starting off this Drake right here, as you can see. Dread needs to be respected. They need to get him out of this pit if they want to guarantee that this Drake does go over to them. Canna now trying to fight this one through, just dashing after Bertle, and they don't want to take the fight. As there's the ulti, gonna get rid of Kellen, but honestly, it won't really do too much. Snip onto Doctorm, but he's going to miss. True Shot Barrage, a lot of damage, as now it looks like the Mountain Soul will be secured by Nongshim. 4 versus 5 for a lot of this fight, but still, they're able to get the right amount of work done as Ghost chases out Bertle. He survives, but next Shockwave can't just hit minions this time. No. Showmaker actually might be corralled. Dread, nope. Going to press that W, not going to run extra fast.
All flashes up.
Playing it slow, and Elder Drake now on the rift, up and available. Baron, the same situation as Doctorm. Walking forward, tempting fate. There is the stun onto Dread. The shield is going to get eaten. That's all it is. And the flash forward, okay, in goes Dread. Steadfast Presence is there. True Shot Barrage, massive damage. Bertle in trouble. The Needlework comes down, and Canyon just cannot escape. Bertle as well, he has to go back home. No flash, no nothing. and Nongshim found the window, and it's Dread that finds it.
I mean, when all flashes are up, Dread has this huge window because no matter where he goes, he's going to get some sort of value there. The flash engage is perfect. The true shot barrage to follow it is impossible to really split against because you're between a rock and a hard place there. Once that barrage hits, you've lost the fight because you can't walk forward anymore into that Ezreal damage. It's just insane what he's able to do here. They're going to try to trade for Baron, but even that looks like it's going to be unreasonable here, even if they get it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to get it, man. There's no way.
Yeah, no, they're getting out of there. Canna actually just walks around and will just deal with all of this vision. In fact,
thanks for the lead.
Holds onto the Baron. Exactly right. With Canyon dead, there's no smite. And Damwon wanted to rush it down, but it's just not going to be an option. Canna moves over to the side. No shockwave available just yet. In fact, it's just Cataclysm and the cast, but the Baron is taken, and Nongshim have everything that they could possibly want.
Oh, man. And just watch this engage here from Dread. Look at how far out he pulls this off. Flash goes for the charge there on the Duck Tom, and he's exactly where he needs to be. And when they turn on him, he immediately stops watching the True Shot Barrage comes through. We don't even have to watch the rest of this because you know how the ending is. If Damwon and Kia stick around, there's a 0% chance they win that fight. They have to leave, which is a free Elder. And they try to make a really sick macro choice to go over there and grab the Baron. Like, you know, a weaker team or maybe a team that's a little bit less aware might just let that go or might botch the team fight, but not Nongshim. They push you off instantly because they know that Damwon and Kia don't have their Orianna ultimate in this moment. They don't have cast. They don't have any ways to hold on to that Baron or turn, so you just push them off.
I don't know what this was. This was Damwon, I think, looking for their opportunity to kill Canna. Yes, he was dealing with the side lane. Sometimes you got to take a bit of a gamble like this. I believe there was a certain team from Europe that did some Game Crush shenanigans at some point in history that are relatively famous.
You just repeatedly hold back, and then if Canna appears, you collapse on him and kill him. If he doesn't come, then okay, you lost him.
And you're relegated to your base anyway, so
exactly.
You sort of may as well go for it.
But this should be the push to end. With double buff here, there is no way Damwon Kia defend. I mean, look at Duck Tom's health. That's through the shield, by the way.
Yeah, and there's a dragon that's going to kill him with 20% as well. So it's real scary stuff. 35 seconds left on this Elder, but they're going to get at least 2 inhibitors right now, maybe even more as they are bearing down on these Nexus turrets. Damwon, the last-ditch effort needs to come in now. And yes, I guess they need to move in towards Stockdown, but he is just going to explode if anyone gets anywhere near him. He finds a stun on the Bertle off to the side. So the Nexus turret goes down, the heroic charge now onto the Gragas, and the Dragon is going to eat him. Canna now threading the needles through, and Kellen will just explode. BDD secures that one, and Nongshim are going to pick up the Game 3 victory over Damwon Kia.